Welcome to the Football Betting Show on Scotty Bet TV. A fortnight has passed since the last Football Betting Show. We provided a couple of winners, didn't we, last time around? Hopefully we can do the same again. Now our local teams, Everton and Liverpool this weekend, they've got 3 PM kickoff, strangely enough, on a Saturday. Very rare you see that these days. I'll be giving my best bets in them. I'm also giving my ACCA, my long shot, and also my nap of the weekend. So big games for Everton and Liverpool this weekend. Let's get straight on with it. Crystal Palace 6-4, Everton 2-1. Where's your money going in this one? Well, everyone's aware of Everton's away record. I don't need to harp on about it. I do every single weekend, don't I? No clean sheet since the opening day of the season for Everton, and no away win since January. That's 13 winless away trips for Everton on the road. And who was their last away trip win against? Yes, you guessed it, Crystal Palace, who they play this weekend. Now, in recent games, I've been looking at Crystal Palace's form over the last couple of weeks, and it's interesting that the opposition fullbacks have been booked quite a lot. I know they did play West Ham a couple of weeks ago, and Zabaleta and Masuku were booked. They did play Newcastle a week before, where 3 of the back 4 were booked, which swiftly brings along to where my betters going this weekend. Townsend and Zaha are in terrific form, considering where Palace are in the league, and I can see Leighton Baines and John Joe Kenny becoming isolated, and there's very good strong value in the bookings for John Joe Kenny and Leighton Baines. Baines is 5-1, John Joe Kenny is 100-30, and that's where my bet goes. John Joe Kenny 100-30 to be booked in the Crystal Palace Everton match. Liverpool 1-3, Southampton as big as 8-1 on your football coupons this weekend. Now, in recent years, Southampton have become a bit of a hoodoo team towards Liverpool. So much so, Jurgen Klopp has failed to beat Southampton as Liverpool manager. In fact, Liverpool have failed to score a single goal against Southampton in the last 4 matches. But despite that, you'd fancy Liverpool to win this one strongly, wouldn't you? Liverpool have scored 18 goals in the last 5 matches, so that 1-3, it could be coming. Everyone's accumulated this weekend, couldn't he? Now, I was looking at the goals and the bookings and everything else for this one, but what I'm leaning towards is the corners. Now, strangely enough, Southampton are right up there in terms of corners this season. In fact, only Spurs have taken more corners than Southampton this campaign. Southampton have taken 7 corners per game. Only Spurs can beat that with 7.7. So the bet I'm going for in this one, it's 2-1. It's over 5 corners for Southampton. Get on it. I'm going with the tried and trusted both teams to score accumulated this weekend. 2 matches from the Championship and 2 from League 2. The 2 from the Championship are Cardiff versus Brentford and Sheffield Wednesday versus Bristol City. And the 2 from League 2 are Mansfield versus Stevenage and Yeovil versus Swindon. So there's been 4 matches, both teams to score. ACCA pays 8-1. Good luck. Scotty say it, 1 bet, 1 team, it's Burnley. Now, can anyone out there enlighten me and tell me how Burnley are 11-10 against Swansea? I can't foresee why they are odds against. I really can't. This is 7th versus 19th in the Premier League, by the way. Yes, 7 versus 19th. Back-to-back wins for Burnley before the international break. Swansea, 5 defeats out the last 6. Can someone tell me out there why they are odds against? Is there an injury in the camp? I just don't know. But Swansea, 19th in the league against 7th. Burnley at home, frightening. Now, is it because Burnley's home record has gone under the radar? They're unbeaten in the last 5 at home. Yes, their away record is second to none. But don't forget, they've got the 3rd best defence in the league this season, Burnley. And don't forget, Swansea, the 2nd lowest scorers in the division behind Crystal Palace. Is it too good to be true? Burnley, 11-10 at home against Swansea, 7th versus 19th. Get on. Scotty's outside chance this weekend. There's 3 huge derbies on Saturday, and there's 3 huge sends off in the pipeline. It's 28-1 treble. It's the North London derby, it's the Madrid derby, and it's the Rome derby, all on Saturday. First up, it's the North London derby. Mike Dean's in charge. He's already sent 2 players off in North London derbies in the past. Arsenal fans have been up in arms this week that he's taken charge of this one. And he's already used the referee who sent the most red cards last season. Add to that, North London derby, bit of a power shift. Surely a sending off. That's best priced at 5-2, by the way. And then the Madrid derby. Bookies are absolutely petrified that there's going to be a sending off in this one. So much so, this is the shortest odds I've ever seen a red card in a single match. 6-4, believe it or not, in a sending off in the Madrid match. Atletico yet to win at their new home ground, and add to that, Real Madrid haven't won in the last 2 or 3 away games as well. So bearing in mind, big pressure on that one. Sending off in that 6-4. Add to that the Rome derby, where there's been 3 red cards in the last 5 Rome derbies. Paying them up. There's your treble. Red cards, North London, Madrid and Rome derby. 28-1. Well worth a bet. This week's show is over, and I'll see you next week on the Football Betting Show on Scotty Bet TV. Try and subscribe on our YouTube channel, and I hope I'll put you in the direction for all your best bets this weekend. Best of luck wherever you decide to put your wagers this weekend, and I'll see you next week on the Football Betting Show on Scotty Bet TV.